Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. They denied it. But now the truth whispers louder. Dylan, Wang and Bailu spotted traveling together to Changsha after denying any romance. They said it was just speculation. They said no romance. But what happened next broke every promise made in public. When photos of Dylan, Wang and Bailu boarding a private flight to Changsha emerged online, fans around the world stopped breathing. In a soft dawn light at the Hangzhou airport, two figures shoulder to shoulder, unguarded, walked toward departure. Dylan's laid-back charisma, Bailu's quiet elegance, and not a camera in their face. It wasn't a drama set, it was real life, unscripted, undeniable. Fans who had clung to every denial, every public statement, paused. Could this daydream of a romance finally be breathing outside the screen? The glare of the paparazzi was absent. Instead, the moment was intimate, private, charged. Boarding gate records later confirmed they shared not only a flight but a suite on the same aircraft. In fandom spaces, the disbelief and excitement collided. They boarded Changsha bound. Their destination wasn't a shoot. No joint press event awaited. It was a moment stolen from expectation and meant for them. That first glimpse changed everything, not just about what we knew, but how we understood everything before. Fans replayed every behind-the-scenes clip, every award ceremony, searching for recognition in those quiet gestures. Shared luggage handlers, matching luggage tags, subtle outfit coordination at public events. Things once dismissed as coincidence now felt purposeful. They weren't just colleagues honoring etiquette. They were two people making choices when no one was watching. Interviews with crew and stylists surfaced. Comments like they always traveled together, even when there is no reason, and he waits until she is secure before moving on, echoed through forums. Amateur videos from the terminal revealed them exchanging lines in hushed tones, steady eye contact that lasted longer than polite. If they ever denied their closeness before, if they ever offered denials to protect their privacy, this trip unraveled them irrevocably. Yet neither Dylan, Wang nor Bailu posted. Their silence was deliberate. Their agencies issued nothing. In a culture hungry for clarity, their refusal to speak speaks volumes. They let the journey say what words could not. Now fans ask, was this just travel convenience, or the next chapter? Did Changsha hold a shoot, or something personal hiding in plain sight? A dinner, a retreat, a hidden reveal changing public perception overnight. This trip reshaped every rumor, every memory of them together. If there was ever a moment they were ready, maybe it was here before takeoff, in that quiet corridor, a shared suitcase, and steady steps heading toward Changsha. At its core, this isn't about proving romance, it's about witnessing truth emerge without announcement. Two stars who denied everything, and then unknowingly showed us more. In a world of loud headlines and staged PR stunts, what if real connection didn't need confirmation? If this wasn't about a statement, but about moments, small, significant, unsaid, they mattered more. Dylan, Wang and Bailu didn't perform for gossip. They revealed in quiet presence. And now, fans don't just hope, they believe. Because sometimes the strongest story doesn't need drama. It needs a simple flight, a shared path, and hearts brave enough to walk it together in silence. If you felt that surge of hope watching this journey unfold, share it with someone who cherishes stories written in the quiet moments we all miss. And don't miss what's next. And still, that silence spoke louder than any press release ever could. Fans started digging deeper, not to invade privacy, but to understand the gravity of what they just witnessed. Suddenly, small details that had gone unnoticed for months resurfaced like whispers in a storm. Remember that awkward award show moment when Dylan subtly adjusted Bailu's dress train as she walked the red carpet? At the time, it was passed off as chivalry, nothing more. But now fans see it for what it may have been, an instinctive gesture born not from duty, but from affection. A quiet, natural familiarity. A comfort in proximity that can't be faked, not even by seasoned actors. Their co-stars had always dodged questions about their dynamic with amused smiles and vague answers. But one interview with Bailu as makeup artist suddenly carried a new weight. She once joked, "Dylan always comes by even when he is not called to set. Says he is just checking lighting. But always ends up near her chair." That line, once brushed off with laughter, now reads like a page torn from a secret diary. And let us not forget the Changsha connection itself. Bailu has no current filming schedule there. Neither does Dylan. So what brings them to a city known for its quieter pace, hidden cafes, and scenic escapes? Changsha isn't Seoul or Beijing. It's not a hotspot for media ambushes or influencer sightings. It's a place where people go to breathe, to disappear, to be together. Airport staff who were discreet yet observant recalled the pair wearing caps and masks, but walking with a rhythm that felt synchronized. Dylan was carrying her bag. Bailu laughed when he whispered something to her. They weren't rushing. They didn't look over their shoulders. They moved like two people who've been doing this for a while, quietly, intentionally, and always together. And then came the fan theories, some reaching, some grounded, but all filled with the kind of hope fans rarely allow themselves to feel. One theory suggested Changsha is where they met long before their current fame, at a quiet event years ago that only a few hardcore fans remember. Another guessed they were meeting one of Dylan's family members, introducing Bailu not as a colleague, but as someone more permanent. Others thought maybe this was a planned trip to mark a relationship milestone and anniversary, perhaps, or a private celebration away from prying eyes. Because if you're Dylan, Wang, or Bailu, how do you protect something fragile and real in a world where every blink becomes a headline? You choose a place like Changsha. You choose early mornings and quiet check-ins. You choose each other, in ways only you understand. But perhaps the most striking part of all this isn't the destination or even the flight. It's the fact that they chose to go at all, knowing full well what discovery could mean. In an industry where image is everything and speculation is constant, they took a risk. And that risk has set the fandom on fire, not just because it feels like love, but because it feels true. So many celebrity scandals are filled with denial, damage control, and cold PR statements. But this is different. There is something achingly beautiful about two people trying to keep something sacred, even as the world watches and waits.